welcome to the channel, y'all. My name is Mr. Darling and this is Machine God Eats. I want to do something a little bit different today. The other day when I was walking and doing my vlog, I noticed that there's a lot of artwork in this city, especially downtown. Just down these random alleys. Look at this alley. Tell me that this isn't beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Downtown Las Vegas has some amazing artwork and some amazing graffiti, as y'all can see. But I just wanted to kind of bring y'all down here. Just look at this. Look at this. Amazing. Absolutely. And like all of it. And even down here, look at this. We'll come down here in a second. We're gonna come look at this first though. This is behind all of the bars on Fremont Street. This is behind Fremont Street. If you guys are wondering. Look at this. Look at that. How cool is that, y'all? I just saw a beetle going to that thing right there. Just kind of gross, but everybody's living for the morning. I kind of want to talk about how the internet is shaping society, especially for these young people. Internet addiction is a real thing. One of the first things a lot of us do when we get up in the morning is grab our phone and start to scroll, right? And the problem with that is that it allows others to put a lot of crap into your head. So you're starting your day off right, absorbing problems that are not even yours. So let's say you see a video of somebody complaining about not being able to make the rent, but you're paying your rent, right? I mean, now you're, of course, being an empathetic being, you're taking on their plight in a way and being like, oh man, I feel bad for that person and this is that, right when you start your day. I mean, that's a small example, but it's an example, right? Now look, we got more artwork over here, y'all. Look at this. Or something even more tragic. You wake up one day and you see a shooting, a police shooting, or you see a shooting in a hood or something. And what happens? You take that in for the rest of the day, right? You see some child get killed or somebody lose their life for some unjust reason. Now for the rest of your day, because that's like one of the first things you saw when you got up, that energy is on you. Even if it's not something that you necessarily think about, that energy is on you. It is. And that's the internet. And that's why the internet pushes negativity so much, right? If I get on here and I sit there and say, well, you know what? I'm going to be living in these dumpsters this weekend. And then I detail how I'm going to make this trash work for me, living in a dumpster in 106-degree weather and all that. YouTube will just push that shit because it's negative, right? And especially if I'm so destitute that I'm like feeling like giving up and everything, YouTube pushes that. The algorithms across the internet push that negative shit. Oh yeah, your girlfriend's cheating on you? Fucking YouTube pushes that. Oh, you want to sell some pussy? Fucking Instagram pushes that. Oh, you want to talk about how men ain't shit? TikTok pushes that. That's what these things do. And what happens? It creates a back and forth, a dialogue, argument. Oh, women ain't shit. Oh, gays ain't shit. Oh, straights ain't shit. All that. That's what it does, right? And I'm a part of it. I'm a part of the problem. Now, don't think I'm sitting on here acting like I'm not a part of the problem. I am part of the problem because I am addicted to the internet. I love getting up every day and making videos and stuff, dealing with some of the stuff that I see when I get on the internet in the morning. You know what I mean? Ooh, this scooter's heavy. This is, even though it folds and it's supposed to be portable, this scooter weighs 63 pounds, I wonder who that dude is up there. You know what I'm saying? That dude looks weird, you know what I mean? He or she looks like she's in ecstasy. What does that say up there? Hold on, it says, some wings up there that I want to see. Look, y'all see those wings? It says, when a loved one becomes a memory, that memory becomes a treasure. Oh, what's this? It's like a little box. This is like a glory hole. It's like a glory hole, y'all. Come in here and get your dick sucked. What's in here? Ugh, the exploration part of me is curious. But it's engaging because, you know, you'll see something crazy, right? Like, what is it? I put up a video of the woman who's pregnant by the sugar daddy, right? And normally I would just skip past a video like that because I'll just be like, okay, yeah, good for him. He got him a nice looking thing, you know what I'm saying? But what pissed me off about that video, and if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's a video of a woman, she's pregnant, and she's like with this old white man, and he's touching her belly, and all of the comments are supportive. All of the comments from the women are super supportive, saying, you go queen. I wish it was me. One lady even said, does he have a brother? The baby set for life, it's bag secure, just because it's a white man in a suit, right? And that shit pissed me off. Not because she's pregnant by the nigga, but because the assumption of, oh, just because he's a white dude, he's gonna take care of you and your baby and all that. Bro, get out of here. There's just as many deadbeat white niggas as it is deadbeat black niggas out here, bro. And then just because a white nigga's in a suit don't mean that he's gonna be a good dad or he's gonna be a good partner or anything. But that's the assumption. I just want to show y'all this. This is dope. This is amazing. That's a dumb thing to assume. You'll be disappointed every time. That's why like so many of these bitches get with these men and be like, oh, he ain't shit. I thought he would have did this and I thought he would have did that. What made you assume that? If y'all are just going off of assumptions like, oh, the color of his skin and the fact that the nigga's wearing a suit, well then no wonder you bitches are getting ran through and used and abused and lied to. I'm trying to find some more artwork, y'all. You know what I mean? No wonder. So I had to respond to that. I make responses to that. But I'm also gonna tell you something. The internet rewards those type of videos. Not just for me responding to them, because that video is going up on Instagram. That video, a lot of the videos, the little short videos I did, reaction videos, I've been doing really well to this week on Instagram. But those videos do amazing. Any type of negativity do amazing. So a lot of people, it encourages people to make that type of negative shit instead of making stuff that's about creation. Look at this art here. Y'all see that? All the way up. That's what it does. It doesn't encourage people to like say, okay, I'm gonna be creative. Like when the internet first started, right? Or at least social media, for what like how we know social media. When social media first started, everybody was on here trying to be creative. It wasn't about, oh, being salacious or telling your story. It was about being creative, right? And then social media popped up and became like narcissism central, right? So, oh, you got to tell your life story and everybody got to see you and everybody wants to be famous. It wasn't just about people that wanted to be creative and make something. It was all about people wanting to get the bag, of course, because they saw other people making money. Hell, if I could just turn on the camera and say something fucked up and get a lot of attention and make some money, why not? Who wants to fucking clock in anywhere? Who wants to do that? I know I don't. I gotta be at work in a couple hours. I don't want to fucking go in that bitch. I want to sit here and talking to my camera too, and that's addictive. And then especially when you get that first little check or you get that first little money, you like, oh man, this is what I'm gonna do. This is it. You know what I mean? And it's a dopamine hit. And what they do, especially apps like TikTok and even Instagram, is, yeah, you'll go viral, right? If you post enough. I post all the time, obviously. But if you post enough, you'll go viral. And when you go viral, bro, what they don't tell you, and anybody that's going viral for the first time will tell you, it's a dopamine hit. It's like getting high, bro. Because you get so many people seeing you, you get so many people watching you, you get so many eyes on you, and then you get a lot of validation. I think that's a big part of it. You get a lot of validation about your opinions and about the way you're thinking, right? And I think that's addictive to the human psyche. It's like, oh shit, I'm not the only one that thinks this way, right? And so what it does is it encourages you to want to keep making content. You want to keep making content. You want to chase that high. You know what I'm saying? That pink dragon or whatever. You want to chase that shit because that shit feels good, right? Especially when there's a monetary incentive behind it. That shit feels amazing. It does. Okay? The first time I feel like I was ever addicted to the internet, like really addicted, was when I was younger and me and my kid's mom first broke up, okay? For the first time. We had broke up for the first time, and I hopped my happy ass on MySpace. And this was the, like, if y'all know what MySpace is, a lot of y'all do. MySpace is like one of the first social media sites. And so I put up, you know, I'm single on there, and all of a sudden, if y'all know how MySpace worked, if anybody was in your area, sometimes your account just come across them, you should start getting hit up, bro. You start getting hit up by like like women. And at this time, this wasn't like normal where like online dating and getting pussy online was a normal thing. No, this was like new. So all of a sudden you getting DMs from like all these hot chicks and shit, and you're like, what? Let me go in and talk to them. So I started talking to these girls and shit, like while we were separated. You know how niggas do. You know what I mean? Y'all see this artwork over here? It's art all over here, y'all. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Look, even on the power boxes, there's art. And I started talking to this one girl, I think I told y'all about her, named Bridget, who looked like Christina Aguilera. Like, this is after dating a few women though. And eventually me and my kid's mom did get back together. But I realized, like, even after we got back together, that it was hard for me to stop talking to the bitches, bro. It was hard for me to stop getting that attention online from these women. Every time some woman found me attractive, it hit me up and I thought she was cute, what would I do? I'll talk right back to her. Oh shit, let me, and this is social media, I'll talk right back to her, like, yo, like, what's your name, da 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 da, where you at, or at least try to strum up some type of friendship so that, you know what I mean, I could be like, oh, I could talk to her or whatever. Dumb, just nigga shit, young nigga shit, I would do that, right? And I was like, I gotta stop doing this, because every freaking time, I don't know what it is with my kid's mom and what psychic abilities that she had, but she would catch me. This girl, and then take her out, she can't see, she didn't have it, but she would always catch me, because I don't know if I was just sloppy or just dumb. That's one of the major reasons I never cheated on her, because I sucked at it. But that part of the internet was so addictive at the time. Now I don't have that problem, because, like, honestly, I get a lot more attention because my audience is a lot bigger, but I've been through the paces with that type of nonsense of dealing with people online. I'm not addicted to that aspect of it. I'm addicted to the business aspect of it, of, like I say, trying to put these videos out, the creative aspect of it, of, oh shit, like I say, these people like this content, these people resonate with these content, and the financial aspect of it, of, like, I don't have to work as many hours at my job. Like, I've taken one day less off of my job because of social media. I don't have to work 5 days a week right now, and even though it's only a couple extra $100 that I'm making on social media, it helps, right? That little couple extra $100 helps, so I don't have to make that couple extra $100 at my job for one day. I can afford to be creative a little bit, you know what I'm saying? This is the container park down here where they have like that thing, y'all see it? What is it? Praying mantis that I be showing y'all. I'm just coming out the alley park. We just looking at art. We're going down another alley too right now. We're trying to find as much art as possible downtown. But yeah, bruh, it's addictive. That's how they get you. And now you have all these kids with this whole streamer university thing, because they see this is my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You tell a kid, go to school and get an education, but then they saying everybody that went to school to get an education is doing what? Paying student loans, paying off bills, in debt. They don't have a good job. The motherfucker that paid all that money to go to school to get his master's degree is a line cook at the restaurant I work at. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids notice that shit. The kids see that shit, the kids notice that shit, and so they say, well, why am I gonna do it? What am I gonna go to school for? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go to streamer university, because shit, I got an opportunity there. And all the people that's making fun of them, like, oh, this is so stupid. Y'all need to go to a real college. Y'all need to go to a real school. Nigga, motherfuckers been going to real school. How has that been working out for people? And I'm not saying it's not worked out for some people, but for society as a whole, how has that worked out? How has that worked out for people? It hasn't. Just telling people that this is like be all end all of just, okay, go to school and your life's gonna work out. That shit's FUBAR. So if they want to get online and try to make some money doing that, do that. But the hugest issue, look at all this art though, this is just random places, is that social media shapes, like I said in the beginning, their personalities, who they are as people, how they think. Original thought is lost, because the first thing you do when you get up online is you're inundated with other people's thoughts. The first thing you do, and music's no better, but the music industry is on its way out. And right now, this is the new gold rush, the new Hollywood, so to speak. You know what I mean? This internet shit. This social media shit is the new Hollywood. So a lot of people are chasing the new gold rush, the new opportunity that people see that, hey, maybe there is a way for me to make some money some kind of way. Maybe there is a way for me to get out the hood. Maybe there is a way for me to to make something of myself without having to worry, like rely on the state or some job that's just going to get rid of me whenever they feel like they need to downsize or replace me with AI. You know, I saw there's a software engineer I follow, and he hasn't, you know, he's been looking for work in and out, like trying to look for work for the last, you know, few months because he got laid off because of AI. And he went to school for all this time to do that, and he ended up landing a job, but the job he landed with, like I said, was at a restaurant doing exactly what I'm doing. So he went to school for all that, and your field got replaced with with AI. And it wasn't like his job used AI, it was that he worked for a firm that did stuff for other people, and the people that they did stuff for started using AI more, so it kind of like destroyed their business, which make, you know, so he had to find another job. But he makes videos, right? He's been supplementing his income with videos, and that's why I say that's why it's addictive. It's necessary to a certain degree to help with this economy. And then when places like TikTok stifle your views and shit, like TikTok is a horrible app. I gotta say that, bro. It's good for, I put all my short form videos up there just to like, so they format in a way that I can put them up on different platforms. But as far as the app itself, it is so fickle, it is so hit or miss, right? And it is the one app that I feel is the most egregious when it comes to internet addiction and social media addiction, and how they play into that loop of getting you to go viral a couple times and you get addicted, and then now all of a sudden you're trying to chase that. They're the worst at that. And when there's ultimately a class action lawsuit suing these motherfucking social media companies for the addictive practices that they push on people by using these algorithms to manipulate people's fucking, I mean, some people, they, you know, your phone records your screen time, and some people on their screen fucking 10 hours a day. That's not good, bro. That's not good. All right, y'all, we saw a lot of art. We didn't see as much as I want to, but I'm going to be coming down here taking pictures with some of this stuff in the not too distant future. And the only reason I'm doing it today is because I do have to go to work. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like this little walk, this little trek around Fremont. Well, behind Fremont, we did all the alleys. But with that being said, y'all, I'll catch y'all next time. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.